What is up, everyone? This is Ghost Yoshi, and welcome back to episode 3 of All the Mods 9 to the Skies. So, I know a little bit of you watched last episode and saw that I had some audio issues, and I promised I would fix that, so hopefully today we won't have those audio issues. But today our goal is to start and finish this second page of the quest book, which we shouldn't have much. I think it's just getting soul sand, starting a little bit of a farm, finishing the messers, and finally getting power started so we can move on and start working towards, I guess, bosses, it looks like, and finally the star. But yeah, before that, I wanted to go over and say off camera I got this building wand, which actually was a quest. And what this does, I'm going to show you. What this does, it allows me to place blocks. So if I place like a row here, I can place more of them, but all at once. And it just makes building a little bit easier, which actually it was a quest. So I'm going to claim that quest here, so you guys know what I did. And the way I crafted that was just 2 sticks and a cobblestone. I actually made some iron ones too, which is just 2 sticks and an iron. And what I'm going to do is, right now off camera, I'm going to go out and break some of this cobblestone down into sand, gravel, and dust, and allow it to be able to be sieved. So yeah, I'll be back once I hammer all this down, and then I think I'm going to upgrade the meshes to iron before I sieve them, so we can get a little bit more resources, because I turned all of our chunks into the dust from last episode, which will hopefully allow us to get a little bit more resources. But yeah, I will be right back. Alright guys, so I just turned a stack of compressed cobblestone into compressed gravel, sand, and dust to allow me to sieve it and get resources. But before I do that, I'm actually going to upgrade our meshes. So I wanted to come back and show you guys this. So it's just 4 iron and 1 flint mesh to upgrade it to an iron mesh. So let's quickly do that. Let's get rid of all these. And let's grab our iron. And hopefully we'll have enough. I'm hoping no. That kind of sucks. Let's see what we got in here. Not what we need. Is there iron dust here? No. That is fine. I will use 7 for now. And while I'm sieving these stacks of gravel, sand, and dust, I will upgrade the meshes, these other 2 remaining meshes, into iron. And I will be back, and maybe we can upgrade them further into gold and diamond. But yeah, I'll be back after I do a little bit of sieving. Alright, so I'm back. I did a little bit of sieving here. We got a good amount of resources here. We got some diamonds, a bunch of ore chunks. We got almost a whole chest filled for the sand and for the dust, which is pretty nice. Actually, they're all almost full. And what I also did is I made some dirt using the leaves. I showed that, I think, in episode 1. And I actually was able to get mycelium spores and wheat seeds. So both of these, and I think somewhere here, grass seeds, yeah. So those will allow me to grow grass up here. But the wheat seeds will actually allow me to grow a little bit of wheat, which is, I know, a quest. Let me grab my hoe in here. Let me see. We have this quest right here. Start a farm. So I'm just going to quickly... Oh, it just insta-placed them. That's pretty cool. So I'm just going to quickly get this wheat going here. And the torque for trees, I found out, works on plants as well, which is really nice. And then you can just right-click the plants to get the resources. So there we go. We started a farm. And I don't actually need wheat for now. So we got all of that. We got that quest done, which then allows me to make toast, which is just bread in a furnace, and bread is 3 wheat. So let's quickly do that. the making bread is a vanilla recipe. But now that we have that going, we can do that quest. And I'm going to actually start working towards here because we do need to eventually make a netherite mesh, which is a little hefty here. You need the smithing template, which I think you can only get through finding it in a bastion or killing hoglins. So I'm not really sure how we're going to get that this episode if we are. But I'm hoping maybe by next episode we get that. Also, I think at this point, the only thing we do not have access to is ice. So I'm not going to claim this until we have access to everything because I don't really want to be considered cheating. So let's see. Mystical agriculture is an easy way to get tons of loot without even needing power. Yep. I think we'll get maybe into mystical agriculture a little bit next episode or the 5th episode. We'll see. So we're going to start working towards this up here, the witch water. So let's make a stone barrel. Not sure how much stone we have. Not very much. So let's do 32 stone. Get that going. We did that toast quest and now the food. Farming and food chapter. Okay. Good to know. And it gives us a bunch of resources. Nice. Oh, we don't need that for now. This iron I'm actually going to turn into, turn into iron dust to duplicate it. We also don't need any seeds. And we don't need that. Okay. So, now that this stone is going, we need to figure out how to get slime. So, adding milk to a water barrel. Okay, so we don't have access to milk right now. So sadly, I do not think that this quest is feasible until we have animals. So we'll probably get back to that one on a different episode also. But this one is, we are able to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our dirt. I already have a little bit of cobblestone, but I'm going to take a little bit more. And I'm going to build this little platform up here because I don't really want to have mycelium all over my base. And I'm going to do that. Okay, so these mycelium spores will make mycelium on the ground and that will actually spread to the other dirt. I don't know if twerking works on this. I don't think it does. But I think I have a watering can that I can use to make this turn faster. If it turns faster, that'll be helpful. Oh, this is a nice little animation for it. Yeah. So the watering can does help it turn a little bit quicker. And this mycelium will allow us to make witch water, which actually is super helpful and super needed for getting a bunch of the nether resources without going to the nether. Because I think in this pack, the nether is actually a void world. So there isn't really a nether. So we have 2 buckets here. Let's make a infinite water source. I have a lot of issues with pressing my keyboard today for some reason. And okay, so we have all this. And we can actually make the water source here. I feel like that would be fairly easy. Alright, so now we have this little infinite water source here, which gives us access to our little mycelium platform. And what we will do with that is we have this stone here that we were cooking up, and we will make a stone barrel. So we need to make stone slabs, and there we go. We have 2 stone barrels. We didn't really need 2, but I figured 2 would be a good amount. And we can place the water in there, and it should start turning. Yep, you can see the progress bar up there. It starts turning into witch water. So this witch water will allow us to turn many things into netherite or nether materials. So there's phantoms after me. Not a good sign. Maybe I should upgrade my sword. I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's make a iron sword. I'm gonna trash this guy. I don't really care that much about it. I know why I got 2 sticks there. We need to get a storage system whenever possible. That'll be really great. There we go. We made an iron sword. That way we can do a little bit more damage to these phantoms. I don't think anyone likes phantoms, but later versions of Minecraft, you gotta deal with them. They kind of suck. Why were these added during a mob vote? That's a like. I for one did not vote for these. All right, there's one. Okay, so we got the witch water there. That'll complete that quest. Oh, I just got some heart animation. Very interesting. So we now have the witch water, which is used. Check JEI with witch water to see what it can do. So let's see. So using witch water, I'm not seeing anything. Witch water and lava make netherrack. Growing mushrooms nearby on mycelium. Similar to a cobblestone generator. Wait, what? Witch water and lava make it. Oh, to make a netherrack generator. Okay, that's pretty cool. But I think. Yeah, okay, so. You make blackstone with it? Okay, this is the main thing. You can make soul sand with it. So, that is one of the main things we need here. I think is 64 soul sand. Yeah. Bulk haunting from create to convert sand into soul sand. Using an encased sand to blow. See, I feel like that isn't like I feel like at the stage we're at in the game, I feel like that's not an option for us. So I might just sit here and manually make a stack of soul sand. With that being said, though, I think what we can do is upgrade our cobblestone generator to tier 3 here. It takes 3 iron ingots, or 6 iron ingots actually. Wait, do we have enough? We do. 6 iron ingots, 1 bucket of water, 1 bucket of lava with our cobblestone generator. There we go. And we should be able to now upgrade this. So now we have the tier 3, which should produce lava even faster. And we might actually be able to upgrade it further because it's 6 again. And we do have that. And let's see, do we have another bucket of lava? We do. And of course we have this nice infinite water source. So we can come here, use this, and upgrade it immediately to tier 4. So now we have the tier 4 cobblestone generator. And let's see what this tier 5 one has. 6 diamonds. So I actually think we do have enough for that as well. But before I do that, I'm actually going to upgrade these meshes into gold meshes. And the reason for that is that it will allow me to get more diamonds. So if I look at mesh here, you can see that the iron mesh gives me a 1% chance to get 1 diamond. But if I use the gold mesh, it gives me a 4% chance to get 1 diamond. It's a slight increase, but that slight increase can make a lot of a difference. So I'm actually going to take our gold. I'm going to take this gold too. And I did this last episode, but I figured I might as well show you guys this again. If I place this gold down here, like you would in vanilla Minecraft to like get the gold chunks, I can then vein mine it, get the chunks, and then put them in a crafting bench with this copper ore hammer, and it turns them into dust. So that ore dust is basically duplicating the gold. I know I didn't duplicate that one, but it's okay. And we can now smelt that down into our gold ingots, and we're gonna pick these up and turn these into the gold meshes. So we got 4, and when that furnace is done, we should get more out of it. Got 1 more. And so now that we have the gold meshes going, I'm actually gonna go off camera again, and I'm gonna make this soul sand, and then I'm gonna go make that, or get these sieves all set up and going, and then I'm gonna sieve a little bit more to possibly get us the diamond sieves this episode. And then we'll come back, make this squeezer, make this cobblestone generator, and we will see what else we have left in this chapter besides maybe this netherite and the slime. And yeah, all right, I will be right back. All right, so I'm back. I did a little bit of sieving, got a little bit more resources. Actually filled up a whole other double chest as well as this one. I did a little same thing with sand here, but these gold meshes are actually pretty good for getting diamonds. As you can see, we basically have 2 stacks here. So we're gonna upgrade our meshes with diamonds, and I also got our stack of soul sand off camera. So I can come in here, I can claim this, gives us a compressed soul sand, which just 9 more, not really helpful, but it's significant because we're gonna need that later for stuff with the nether. We can also claim this, it gives us a couple gold ingots. And we only have a couple quests left before we finish it. So this one basically says, by checking JAI, you can see what each mesh drops. I think I showed that earlier, but I can show you again. So if I come here, you can see that the gold mesh drops all these resources. And when you hover over it, it gives a % chance of what you're going to get with each thing. So actually, if I was to sieve, let's see, soul sand here, where is it? It would give me these resources. So kind of helpful, but we're going to need to sieve soul sand a little bit later, not quite yet. And actually, I was running into this issue, so as I got all these resources here, because I have so many, I realized that by making these ore hammers, it just wastes a ton of resources. So this is why they give you the squeezer here, which actually, the squeezer can quadruple your resources. So if I go here, I type in squeezer, and we click this, I can make this squeezer here. And actually with 1 cobblestone and 1, actually we can just do a cobblestone button. Oh, cobblestone buttons are not a thing. Stone button, I guess. We can take this squeezer. Let's do iron as an example here. We can make 1 iron ore, put this iron ore in there. Then we can jump up and down on this squeezer, and it turns that iron ore into 2 raw iron, which we can then make an ore hammer for. Ore hammer. I'm actually gonna, can we make the bronze one? I don't think we can. Yeah, that's not even an item that exists. 3 copper. Oh, we can. Okay, so let's make the bronze one, because that actually is way better, unless we can make the invar one. Let's see. Invar ingot. I'm going to say we cannot because we do not have fire charges yet. Even though I guess we could technically make them. Nickel and iron. Yeah, why not? Let's do the Invar one. So we're going to make fire charges here, which is coal, gunpowder, and blaze powder. Blaze powder you get from sieving dust. Same with gunpowder. And then coal you get from gravel. So let's make that. It's going to make a good amount. And then we need 2 iron and 1 nickel per. Okay. So let's do that. That makes a good amount of Invar. We don't need this. We don't need that right now. So this Invar can then be turned into blocks. And this is the same as the copper one that we made last episode. It's just going to have a little bit more durability to it. So it's going to be that and Invar ore hammer. Now we can take this and that. We can turn all of these into dust, which greatly helps in getting more resources. Stick those in there like that. There we go. And this button actually will be used to reset this squeezer here. So every time I want to step on it, it's actually pretty. Yeah, it like quadruples the ores, but say I have 2 lead here. It only takes 1 at a time. So I would have to sit here for a while and do this for a lot. So why it does like make it better in the fact that it like doubles or quadruples it with that ore hammer, I feel like in the long run it's not going to be helpful, as I don't want to sit there jumping on it over and over and over again. But that should be another quest that is done here. Yep. Oh, and it gave me a copper ore hammer. Nice. Some more ways to duplicate our ores. And now we'll look at this diamond mesh here. So it's just 4 diamonds around the gold mesh. So let's take our gold meshes here. And let's take some of our diamonds. And let's upgrade. This is a pretty sufficient upgrade, considering now we should have a pretty high chance of getting diamonds. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Check the meshes again. And let's see here. Yeah, so now it went up from a 4% for one to a 5% for one. And we get pretty good chance for emeralds, iron, and everything else. It just increases the percent chances, so it's pretty nice. And that gives us a couple diamonds. Not really super useful considering we have so many now. But the last quest would be to get the netherite one, which sadly I cannot do as I don't have netherite. And I'm not really sure how to get netherite. Let's see. Netherite scraps can be gotten from... sieving blackstone. Okay. And a string mesh, you can get it. There's a 2% chance. Okay, that's a very... Oh, wait. Okay, so yeah. So if I sieve blackstone in here, I can get ancient debris. So getting the netherite itself isn't the issue. It's more or less getting the smithing template, which I actually don't play vanilla much anymore, so this is kind of new to me. But I guess we have to find a bastion. So I guess we'll be maybe going into the nether next episode. But yeah, so to end this episode off, we actually are gonna do this. So to get started with automation, you'll need to dip our toes further into power. Last episode we made the coal generator, so power is something we have on the horizon here. I'm assuming we're gonna start that next episode. but we'll see. To continue progression, please check the Getting Started page 2. All right. Oh, I just realized we also haven't made this cobblestone generator upgrade yet. So let's do that real quick before we can say we're officially done this page. And it should just be 6 diamonds. Along with, let's get our buckets out here. Bucket of water, bucket of lava. And let's see. Cobblestone generator tier 5. Is there an upgraded one? No. So that's the most upgraded cobblestone generator. And it actually seems like it's producing almost 20 a tick, which is crazy fast. So cobblestone is no longer an issue at all. I mean, it technically wasn't before, but now it's even better. So yeah, we've officially finished, or basically finished this chapter, besides getting the slime, getting this netherite mesh, and completing this head start quest, which we won't do until we have access to ice. So before this episode ends, I can give you guys a little glimpse of what we're getting into here with the next page. We're going to start with getting a metallurgic infuser from Mechanism to start creating more metals, which then will probably go into generating more power using windmills, things like that. This is more where we have to start doing our own instead of following the quest book. So now we get to explore all these other quests that we have completed and get to work towards. So before we do that, I'm going to jump into some basic storage here. And I'm going to go into sophisticated storage. So sophisticated storage allows for like better chests, upgraded chests as it says here with metals. So now that we have good access to metals, we're able to upgrade our chests more to increase our storage and allow us to not be as cluttered as we are. Let's go into that. And then they have a controller, which kind of works like almost like an applied energistic system where you can like access storage from one area. It acts as an in and out point for all storages attached to it, connecting either done simply by putting storages next to the controller or yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what it says. So let's make this here. So it's a chest, redstone repeater, and andesite, or I guess stone. So the one thing we're missing here is nether quartz. And what do we have to get rid of the nether quartz? The soul sand. So let's sieve a little bit of this soul sand, see if we can get some nether quartz. We just need 2. And sadly, we did not get any, so we're going to sieve a little bit more. All right, there we go. We got 3 that time. So now that we have this, we can take our stone that we made earlier, take some redstone, some sticks. You make 6 of these, and we make 2 repeaters. We take those repeaters and we make 6 or 2 planks, 4 stone. It seems like Tyler's doing some achievements there. Controller. I spelled that wrong, I guess. Let's see where it is. I can just type in storage, right? Storage. Where's the storage controller at? Storage controller. And a barrel. Oh, luckily we have a barrel right here that I haven't used, so let's use that as our storage controller. What do you mean missing item? Barrel. Oh, it needs to be a sophisticated storage barrel. That sophisticated. This works. Oh, okay, so it just needs a torch. Alright, and now we have this storage controller here. And storage tool. The controller is also able to connect other storages wirelessly, and this is possible using a storage tool. Just right-click the controller to bind it, and right-click storage as you link to them. Alright, so let's see. Is a storage tool something I have to craft, or... Let's see. Oh, okay, so we're missing an ender pearl here. That's fine. What we can do in the meantime is this. That is not where I wanted that. Put this up there. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. Can I not link them? Does it not let me access them? Is that what it's... Very large storage network, which can be combined with mods like applied energistics, refined storage. Okay, so I guess it doesn't allow me to interact with them, which kind of sucks. So this is not what I needed then, which is fine. We'll use it later. But in the meantime, let's make a sophisticated storage chest. Which I think I can... There should be an upgrade for it. Oh, it's just that. Okay, so that's the basic upgrade. But what I'm going to do is get some more redstone here. We're going to get some more sticks going. And I'm actually going to make another redstone torch. I'm going to make some sophisticated storage chests because that will do that quest. And then I'm going to make this upgrade here. Is that not it? Oh, it needs a torch. Okay. Let's do that. I'm actually going to get more wood out here. And we'll now make a couple of these sophisticated storage upgrades here. And we will... Oh, that upgraded our double chest into it. Okay, that's nice. It just auto upgrades the double chests. Good to know. Okay, so then I'm going to move this crafting table. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put another chest here. I'm going to upgrade it. Oh, it requires 2 basic upgrades. Okay, so that's why. So it is taking 2. It just wasn't telling me it was taking 2. Very good to know. I made a lot of sticks by accident. Okay. And we make this. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Okay. We need more. 3 more. And we should get all the chests. Okay, so that got every chest in the base. They're all upgraded now to sophisticated storage. So with that upgrade, we should be able to claim this. It gives us some more upgrades, which are not really needed right now. But we can now move to getting iron chests. Which, so to get this iron chest, but it's just putting an iron upgrade on there. But I'm actually going to do this, and then we can upgrade it. We should be able to upgrade it, yeah. We upgrade our chest here to an iron chest. And that will allow there to be more storage in this one chest. And this chest is basically identical to a double chest, but it has a single chest itself. So, by upgrading our double chest to iron chests, it should allow us to have way more storage. Which now we can do this. And let's do 6 of them. Let's upgrade this one. You can look at it. Yeah, so it's basically equivalent to 2 double chests now. So now I'm able to put these resources in here that I got from sieving. And we can do the same for these. So now all of these are equivalent to 2 of these, which is really nice. It saves a lot of space. And let's see, what do they give? Oh. Whoa. Okay, so from doing that, I got a common reward. And I guess I actually got really lucky. I don't know what the chance is for that. But I actually got an Inferium pickaxe, which I think is better than my iron one. So, the iron one is no longer needed, I guess, since I have this one. That's nice. And we might be able to actually upgrade some of our chests to gold, which the gold chests are almost identical to the iron ones. And I'll just show you guys this real quickly. I think I need to do this to upgrade the quest. And then, yep, gold chest. Is that the basic to gold? I think we went the basic to gold, don't we? Oh, okay, so you need the basic to iron first, and then you need the basic to gold. Okay, so this gold chest should be equivalent to 3 big chests, I think, together. I'm not really sure how big a large chest is, but it's this gold chest by itself is very large. So now if we put this in here. Oh. Okay. That's what I should have done. So now this has way bigger than this one, allowing us for more resources. And yeah, I think that's pretty much where I'm going to end it for today, as we've gotten the first page basically finished, and we upgraded our storage a little bit to show you guys what's going on here. Let's claim this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next episode. Off camera here, I might do a little bit of sieving, reorganization, things like that. And then I will be back next episode, where we will start getting into more power with mechanism and things like that. And probably do a little bit of base expansion, because it's getting pretty tight in here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys all again next time. Thanks again.